Okay, so we'd like to welcome you to Fabric Chicks Live. Hang on a second, I'm getting it all set up. This is just a quick spontaneous live to show you guys how to do a self-binding. So what I've done is I've got the panel here and I've already quilted it. I've quilted it with Minky on the back. So you can see it's already quilted. I went and I trimmed the batting to be about the same edge of the uh, panel. And I've trimmed the Minky to be 1 inch wider. So we're just going to fold this over. You could do a double fold like this. You could do a double fold it to your panel, and then double fold it over so you have a finished edge, which is what I typically do. But with Minky, you don't actually need to do that. So I thought it would be softer for the kids if it's just a single layer. So I'm just going to do a fancy stitch. So that is basically what self-binding is. It's bringing the backing over to the front. I know sometimes it seems confusing, but it's really not. If you had a piece quilt and not a panel, you would just trim up your panel or your quilt the same way. And I don't care that there's a little bit of extra. If it was something that I really was worried and wanted it perfect, I would rip out where I came over the panel here in the quilting. But panels aren't printed straight, so you're always going to have that little bit of weirdness when you're dealing with a panel. So I'm going to find a decorative stitch. Maybe if I can figure out how to use the sewing machine. Oh, it sounds like we've got a retreat group. Okay, we're going to make this fast. I'm just going to do like a simple kind of a zigzag, okay, so that I make sure I catch it. So I'm going to start on an end, and usually I would have an extra table set up here to hold the bulk of the quilt so it's not too heavy. So I'm literally going to start on one edge and fold it over. So I'm just bringing it like this, right? You could pin it if you want to take the time to pin it. I'm not going to pin it because, I'm just not. So I'm going to find my foot under here. As in not my foot. I know where my foot is. My sewing machine foot. It's been shoved back there. I can't reach it. Okay, so I've got this and I've got a zigzag stitch. I could practice my zigzag stitch to make sure that it's the right size, but I've just got it lined up there on the edge. So if it was regular cotton fabric, I would definitely fold it over the twice so that I have a finished edge. But with Minky, it already is basically like a finished edge. And it's going to be real bulky, so I don't want that extra bulk. So I'm just zigzagging it down. Oh, the corner is going to be tough. Okay, so I'm getting to the corner. I want to fold it, so I got to decide if I want to do like I'm literally just going to keep this simple for this sake here. And I can see it's gonna line up. So I'm gonna go a little bit further, just kind of like the binding we did last week. I'm gonna go a tiny bit further. Oh, it says lower my foot. Okay, I'm gonna go a tiny bit further, and then I'm going to lift up my foot. I'm gonna pull it out, cut my strings, and then I'm going to start at the corner. So don't overthink things, people. If you're making a baby quilt, you do not need to spend a lot of time. And I'm just going to fluff it up where I stitched it because it kind of made it flat there. This is the luxury Minky, so I haven't done this with that fluffy Minky before. And then I'm just going to fold it over like this and tuck in the edge so I don't want to see the gray. I want it to be kind of pretty. So I'm just going to fold it over, and then I'm literally just going to start a little bit off the quilt, and I'm just going to start sewing again. And you've got that extra bulk, so you might have to kind of help it through. It's not going to go as easy as it does when it's just that one layer. Is Mary Beatty on?
Oh.
Okay, so you can see here, I'm going to sew a little bit more and then I'm going to take it out so you can see the finished. And remember, when we do these spontaneous lives, like I didn't practice any of this. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. What I would do. So sometimes it's an epic fail and sometimes it's not. You just never know. You never know what you're going to get here at Fabric Chicks. Okay. So I'm going to stop it just because you get the idea of the self-binding. So here it is. Here's one corner. I can trim it. I could go back and like whip stitch here where I folded it over, but I don't think we need to. It's nobody's going to catch a toe in there or anything. So that is what self-binding is. Super easy, super fast. When you need a quick baby gift and you've got a panel, you can quilt it real easy. It's small enough you can quilt it on your domestic machine at home, and then just fold the binding over. I love Minky as a binding, which a lot of people don't do because it is bulky, but I love it because tactile wise, it's super soft, and that's where they're going to be grabbing, is on the edge of the quilt. So it's kind of just comforting. Okay, I'm going to take the camera from Roger so I can see if we've got comments. Hi, Jane. Hi, Kathleen. Eddie is Kathleen's grandson's name. Well, you might need to get this quilt for him. Look at how adorable it is. Wait, Roger's cutting fabric here. I'm bugging into his space. Cowboy Eddie. And then I did horseshoes. It's a super cute panel. I'll show it on Monday's live so you guys can really see it. Fran says she's not coming in today. Will tomorrow work? Fran, let me get back to you because I think I have somebody who wants to pick up a quilt at 1:30. But I do want to let you guys know that I am, so that's what it's going to look like there in the corner. Tomorrow I am interviewing Joe V. He is he does the measurements for Dancing with the Stars and makes the outfits. And then we're also interviewing Linda Hahn. So join us tomorrow morning. I know you're going to have to get up bright and early. The first interview is going to be 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. All right, we'll see you guys soon. If you have any questions, let me know. All right, have a great day. Bye. Okay, what do we need?